What's going on, guys? It's your girl T, Side Hustling for Dollars. Thank you for tuning in. I got another 1099 platform I want to put you guys onto. I'm not going to make this video super long. I just kind of want to cut to the chase on this one. So this one is called NextRep. It's another 1099 work from home situation that allows you to make your own hours. Now, NextRep has been around since 2009. So they've been around for a minute. And I know quite a few people that have done NextRep. Now, this is one I signed up for and I had my 10-minute call, but to be honest, I'm on so many doggone platforms right now. I can't do them all. You know what I mean? But this is definitely another legit one that you can sign up for. So I just wanted to touch base on it because just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean that you don't want to do it, right? So I'm not gonna gatekeep. I'm gonna share with you every single opportunity I come across that can put some extra money in your pocket for those of you that need a side hustle. Okay. So, like I said, NextRep, they've been around since 2009. It's a 1099 work from home situation. You can make your own schedule, make you some decent side money. And that's pretty much the gist of it. So if you go to their website right here, you can go on here and poke around. I'll make sure I include a link to NextRep in the description and the comments. And when you click the link in the description, every single 1099 side hustle opportunity that I know about is going to be in that link. So I always tell people sign up for every last one of them because you never know where the opportunity is going to come and you don't want to miss out because you're not signed up, right? All it costs you is a little bit of time to sign up for the platform so that when the opportunity presents itself, you good to go. Because you know what they say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? So that's all I'm trying to say. All right. So this NextRep thing right here, they actually partner with companies in a lot of different industries. So it could be food, fashion, music, automotive, electronics, health, travel, hospitality, education, nonprofit sector. You could be partnered with you can work a campaign that could be in any one of those products or services. Okay. You can be talking to customers via phone. It could be chat. It could be email. It could be text. It could be social media as well. So lots of different support channels, depending on what campaign you actually end up on. And they work with a lot of names we all know: Priceline, Sprint, Newell Brands, AAA, just to name a few. We've all heard of these, and they got some nonprofits that they work with as well. So definitely another 1099 platform that is legit that you can be taking advantage of to get you an extra 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 bucks a month working part time. Or if, hey, I know some people, they make this thing their full time. They work like two solid campaigns and they bang out 40, 50 hours a week and they making them a good eight, $900 a week just doing that. So that's an option too. It ain't gotta be part time, y'all. I know most of us, we just want to make some extra money on the side. I mean, for me, if I can make an extra 1,000 to 2,000 a month on the side, that's good. But for those of you that maybe you completely out of work and you trying to make ends meet until you find your next full-time gig, you can bundle a few of these platforms, get you 40, 50 hours a week. That'll get you seven, eight, $900 a week, depending on how much the campaign pays. You can do that as well. So the options are limitless. Like you work as much as you want, sign up for as many campaigns as you want, knock yourself out. Ain't nobody stopping you, whether it's part time or full time. It's on you to decide how you want to work it. All right. But I want to put this out there for you so you guys can have another tool you can put in your toolbox, another way to make some extra side money. All right. So it tells a little bit about what the process is. It says it takes a little bit less than 45 minutes of your time just to kind of get onto the platform. They're going to start with the first step, which is the marketplace registration. There's a link on the website you'll see. It'll say work from home. Once you do that, you're going to complete the registration process. Then once you register, you're going to schedule a call with what they call their marketplace coordinator. And this is just a person that's going to want to get an idea of kind of what you're looking for, what's the best fit for you so they can pair you with a company. All right. So that 10-minute call, they're going to match you with a client and then they'll tell you what the next steps are to get started from there. It's really straightforward. It's really low pressure. It's not like when you trying to apply for a W-2 job and you got to go through 3, 4, 5, 6 interviews and jump through all these hoops. It's nothing like that. The 1099 platforms are really, really simplified, which is what I love about doing these platforms here. So Like I said, not going to make the video super long. I just kind of want to put this out there so you guys know there's another platform that you can use. So I try to find as many platforms as I can find that are actually legit and people are actually making side hustle money with it. And then I can share that with you guys. So I hope you find this content helpful. All right, so they do have a section on here about what you can expect. Like once you join the marketplace, what can you expect, right? So after you join the marketplace, their contractor launch team is going to help you hit the ground running, right? They're going to coordinate with you to complete all your paperwork, how to get your background check done, your independent contract agreement, submitting your W-9. A lot of this stuff works a lot like the other platforms. It's all the basic same types of paperwork. The more you do these platforms, the more you'll see what I'm talking about, how they're very similar and what you need to get registered and signed up and all that good stuff, right? So they'll make sure you have access to all the necessary accounts, system logins needed to provide service to whatever client you're going to be working for. You'll be attending like a pre-certification meet and greet where you can have the opportunity to learn more about the certification required by whatever client that you're going to be working for, and you can ask questions. Then once you go through that, the launch, you get into the nitty gritty of the certification. Before you can handle the customers, you gotta know what you're doing, right? So that's where the certification comes in. The certification is done in a virtual environment. It'll probably be via like a Zoom meet, or it could be a Microsoft Teams meeting, could even be a Google Meet, but it's gonna be a virtual environment. And right here it says NextRep, their certifications typically last for 1 week. That's great because the shorter the time you can spend in certification, that means the faster you can start making money, right? Right. So their certification experience, it is instructor led, much like the other platforms, and it's very interactive, right? And the reason why they want it to be interactive, because they want to make sure you're learning the material. And if you're paying attention, you're most likely to kind of, absorb what you're being taught, which is going to help you once you get on the phone. So you're going to be interacting with the instructor as well as those marketplace contractors that have also joined right alongside you, like your fellow marketplace independent contractors. You're going to be in that course together, interacting with each other to understand this material and get through the certification as well. So then after the certification is done, then you go into what you call production. They call it service time, where you're servicing the client. After you successfully complete that certification, then you have the knowledge to do what you got to do. You got the confidence to start handling those customer contacts. They realize you're new, so they're not just throwing you out there and expecting you to know what you're doing on day one. They're going to be there to support you. So you'll have help, whether that be, most times you're like in a Slack group, or you might be in a Microsoft Teams. If you got questions, you got somebody you can reach out and help. So they're kind of set up like that as well. And just remember, you're not an employee. You're a 1099 independent contractor. You're a business owner of one, right? You are the business. So a lot of those W-2 mindsets that you have, you got to put those to the side because this is not a W-2 situation. You are a 1099 independent contractor. You are your own boss. Nobody's going to tell you when to work. Nobody's going to tell you how much to work. You got to make those decisions for yourself based on what makes the most sense for your own life. Okay. So you do have the ability to schedule your services with easy self-scheduling. Whatever the app is that they're going to use, you'll be able to go in there and self-schedule yourself for the week or out 2 weeks, however they do it. Okay. Gives you a lot of control over how much money you make and control over your time. Okay. So let's see here. That's pretty much the gist of that. Trying to see if I missed anything. Here's a little bit about setting up your home office. You want to make sure you have a quiet, distraction-free space. The last thing you want is to be on the call with a client and they can hear your kids in the background running amok. You don't want that. You want to make sure you got some quality internet, right? None of that T-Mobile, Wi-Fi hotspot stuff. You got to have some real legit like internet, okay? Then you want to make sure you have a good headset, noise canceling headset, right? Then you want to make sure you have dual monitors. So whether that means you have like two monitors to your computer, or maybe you have your laptop monitor and maybe your laptop is hooked to an additional monitor. Your laptop monitor counts as monitor number one. You can do that. That's my setup. I have a laptop and then I have a monitor, and that's how I got my two monitors. And then of course a reliable desktop or laptop computer, which is what I just said. So if this video helps you, like it, let me know in the comments. If this video could help someone that you know that's out of work or desperately needing some extra income for whatever reason, share this video with this person. In fact, share my page with this person. I got a lot of resources on here that they can tap into to get some extra money rolling in. But other than that, man, this is all I got. No, I want to mention this. I'm trying to get better about saying this on every video that I do. For those of you that need to refresh your resume, I do have a free resume template available to you. Just click the link in the description and in the comments. When you click the link, you'll see all the 1099 opportunities, but you'll also see a link to get your free resume template. That template is ATS friendly. For those of you that don't know what ATS is, now in today's market, a lot of people are using these resume platforms that are ran by AI. AI is basically looking at your resume, right? So what I did with the template, I made it ATS friendly because yeah, you're gonna need a resume to upload on these 1099 platforms. But some of you are out there actually applying for regular work too. So I wanted to make sure it was a resume that if you wanted to use it to apply for regular jobs, it is ATS friendly and you can do that. Now, for those of you that are like, look, I need a new resume and the template is nice, but I still don't really know how to take that template and apply it to my own resume. Don't worry about it. I also offer a do it for you service where I'll do your resume for you, make it ATS friendly, tailor it for whatever role you're trying to get for the low cost of $25. That is a limited time offer because it is dirt cheap and it takes me at least an hour or so to do your resume. So I don't know how long it's going to be $25, but for right now, it's $25. So the link to that is also in the description if you want me just to do your resume. So feel free to go after the free template if you're pretty good about putting your resume together. But like I said, if you're not, I got you covered. $25, I'll knock it out for you. But other than that, I'm going to stop this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Tease out, side hustle for dollars. Peace.